Tragedy strikes during Himiko's magic show, and Ryoma is killed. Shuichi must now complete the new trial to fulfill Kaede's wish. Hello everyone, and welcome back. I'm confused, and this is Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony Blind. Yeah, so I've only done a little bit of looking through evidence. You know, I thought we'd sit here and do it together. But, I'm not putting together much more. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. We'll take another look through it, but okay. Victim is the ultimate tennis pro, Ryoma Hoshi. Victim's body was discovered in the gym. Cause of death was drowning. Afterwards, the victim's body was consumed by piranhas until only the bones remained. Right, so we've got a couple of possibilities, right? Because we have 3 places where water is involved. And I'm kind of thinking that maybe Ryoma... I don't think Ryoma drowned in the tank, right? In Himiko's tank. I don't think that's when it happened. I think, and this is partially based on what something like the Monokuma and the Monokub said, I think Ryoma might have drowned in the pool. Maybe that's like what, like maybe the fabric we found there could link into that. Maybe. Honestly, I'm not sure. But like that's where my first thought was, that maybe he drowned in the pool. So we did have quite a heavy emphasis on like timings you'd be allowed into the pool, but on that same coin, during the time frame we think he died, we're saying like the pool was closed, right? So I don't know. Maybe not. They might even pull a thing where it was like, actually, completely different time. But I think the completely different time thing they're going to pull is that everyone's going to assume it was the magic show, like he was killed then, and then it's going to be revealed he was killed like at nighttime last night / this morning, I guess. But I don't know. They could pull it like, because I think Shuichi quite handily went ahead with, yeah, I don't think he died. I might be making this up, but I think I remember him saying something like, I don't think he died during the magic show. I think it was some other point. And that's why we were asking around, like, about alibis and stuff. So that they could then pull a, well, we think it happened during the insect meet and greet, but actually, it happened another time. It's hard to say. I don't know, because like last case was a little bit easier than say the average Danganronpa 2 case. So maybe this is gonna maybe V3 is just gonna generally be a little bit easier, like Danganronpa 1 style. They aren't gonna throw too many like plot twists to do with evidence at me quite yet. I don't know. During the magic show, and when the timer hit 20 seconds, Gonta went up on top of the stage. No one was in the tank during that time. Gonta didn't notice Ryoma inside the tank until after the piranhas were released. Okay, so that brings up something interesting, doesn't it? I think that this really is the magic trick, air quotes, that we're going to have to figure out, right? How did Ryoma get into the tank? Because, not sure. Insect meet and greet. The night before, Shuichi and some of the others were forced to stay in the ultimate entomologist's lab by Gonta, who was tricked by Kokichi. Himiko and Angie were brought in 5 minutes to 9 p.m. Kokichi left the lab at 9 p.m. Shuichi and the others were forced to participate in the insect meet and greet until after 11 p.m. This is basically just a list of alibis, really. Behind the stairs that led to the stage, there was a puddle. The stairs themselves were not wet in certain places. It doesn't seem like the stairs could have gotten wet when the water tank broke. Does it mean to say they were wet in certain places? I mean, technically, yes, it would be true. They were not wet in certain places, but also was wet. Because I'm presumably right, this has to do with where Himiko was. Well, hang on a diddly damn second. Based on the other tank we saw, isn't that, like, right next to the stairs where the secret, like, hatch is? Just looking at that now. So, like, presumably she climbed out through there, right? She climbed out through the secret hatch, and she's just, like, dried herself off here. I'm not sure why that would get the stairs involved, but... Okay. The water tank that hid the piranhas inside. It was kept in the Ultimate Magician's lab. Yeah, during the magic show, it was hung over the water escape tank, using the control panel for the stage lights. Only the front side was made out of glass, the other sides were made out of wood. It looked like there was no lid from the start. Okay. Not quite sure how that's going to play into it yet. Marked window frame, right. Opposite ends of the thingy. Not too sure about this, but the window frame of the top window in the gym, it had distinct abrasions, as if it was scratched by something. There was the same distinct abrasions on the window frame of the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab window. The window faced the pool and gym. So presumably then, if, like, okay, even based on, like, the assets they've used, it was the same thing that caused these marks. But I'm not really sure what, because those are quite distinct indentations, right? Like something metal, probably. But do we really have anything metal? I know we had the handcuffs, but they definitely didn't cause that. Locked handcuffs that were used in the water tank for the underwater escape act. Since it was made out of stainless steel, it was difficult to leave any marks, but small scratches were still visible. Yes, as you can see there. It seems to have been taken out of the shower room in the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. Yeah, I think those might have... It's a little bit down here, right? Yeah, I think they might have been used on here. Or, like, it might have got its scratches from there, or, like, put the scratches on there or whatever. I don't really know why or how, but, like, you know, things from the same room, both of them scratched up, don't think it links to the window, so, you know, I'm just sort of putting those two pieces together. Edgeworth logic style. A square glass pane that was at the bottom of the piranha tank where Ryoma's body had appeared. The other bits of glass were shattered, but this pane remained perfectly square. Okay. Actually, just thinking of this, would this maybe be the lid for the water tank? The piranha tank, even? Because if it was missing from the start, right, maybe it was just, like, I don't know, in the tank? I don't know, right? Which would... What would that mean, though? Why would it be in the main tank? Yeah, I don't know about that one. So I know initially I was like, oh, maybe this was used to, like, obscure vision a little bit, but yeah, not a clue. The piranhas that ate Ryoma. Before the magic show, Angie said it looked like there were more piranhas compared to when she prepared for the show the night before. Yeah, that, not a clue. No idea what that means. A hatch near the top that opens the water escape tank. Yep, totally how... Oh, hang on. That's on the other side. Okay! Oh, Himiko, I think I just busted your magic trick. You know what? That's quite simple, all things considered. Although, to be fair, wouldn't have figured it out if we didn't have the spare tank. Okay, I think we've got, like, an escape hatch scenario, yeah. Which actually... Oh, this does make sense, doesn't it? She probably climbed out of the tank. into the stairs. The stairs are probably, like, hollow. Ah, clever, clever, Himiko. Which would explain why water's, like, at the bottom, coming from the stairs. Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Very, very simple trick. Very simple trick, but effective. I didn't figure it out right away, even though we had all the pieces. Immediately after Kokichi left the Ultimate Entomologist's lab at 9 p.m. last night, he was caught by Kurumi in the entrance hall. He stayed with her until 10 p.m. After he went to the dorms and returned to the entomologist, 11 p.m., he saw the figure of a girl in lingerie wandering around the courtyard a few times. Right, so this is kind of like him and Kurumi's alibis, but it doesn't really stack up if you ask me. It does, however, confirm that Miyu was wandering around, it would seem. Maki was standing guard in front of her lab last night. She stayed in her dorm room only during nighttime. Yeah. She said she went back to shower or whatever, right? And that was it. So, okay. Kind of an alibi, not really an alibi. But at the very least, it's something, right? Menacing Ryoma. The last person who saw Ryoma was Gonta. It was around 8 p.m. last night. Miyu also saw Ryoma 30 minutes before that. Oh, it's 30 minutes before? I thought she was after. Okay, no, never mind. I guess I was just remembering that wrong. Okay. Right. How long? Wait, hold on. Miyu. Okay, so Miyu saw Gonta at 8. And Kokichi saw her at, like, 10? Miyu, how long were you just wandering around in your underwear? Okay, scratched yeah, okay. I think this has something to do with the handcuffs. I don't really know what it means, but I think that's where we're going to match those. Found on the ground in the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. The tennis net cable was probably set up when Shuichi came to the lab. Was properly set up, even. But the wire had been taken out later. The wire was around 50 feet in length. Okay. So it was... the fact that the length has been brought up is clearly something to do with that. I don't know, I just had a really fucking weird idea that someone like... someone like, I guess, you know, this would work for Kurumi, right? Kind of. That she, like, set up, like, connected the two windows with this wire, and then, like, fucking monkey crawled along the wire, like, from Ryoma's window into the gym. Really fucking weird image. But, I mean, she wouldn't be able to carry Ryoma, but I just had this really fucking weird image. A black piece of fabric was first glance, it looks like trash. I'm gonna guess from Ryoma. To be fair, I don't think many people actually wear black clothes, do they? Off the top of my head, Shuichi, Kirumi, Kokichi, and Ryoma are the only ones who have black on their outfits. I think Maki has like a... Well, yeah, because Maki has like black sleeves, right? And like a... Well, not sleeves, black cuffs on her sleeves, and like, entering the pool is prohibited during nighttime. Great, that's lovely. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's have a look at that because there aren't many people. I guess actually it could just be from a thing that we haven't seen yet. But so yeah, Shuichi. No, nothing from Kaito. Definitely on Ryoma. Nothing on Gonta. Well, Kokichi's doesn't. You can't see it there, but his scarf has black on it. Not really on Kyo. Kibo doesn't have fabric. Kirumi, yeah, and there's plenty of it. Himiko, kind of? I guess her coat's black. Maki, yeah, I mean, her sleeves and skirt are black, but, like, it doesn't really look like it matches what we have in the pool. Tenko, no. Samugi's, like, I think her coat's more of, like, a blue, though, than a black. Angie, definitely not. Miyu, I mean, not fabric, but she certainly has black. I guess her gloves are black, but I'd imagine they're, like, leather, not, you know, fabric-y. So yeah, I mean, that didn't really clear anything up for me. Sorry that took so long. I kind of thought it would, but okay. Buying things. Should I buy Cool and Compose? I'm kind of thinking yeah, but also I like because I wasn't really struggling to hit the statements, right? I was struggling to hit the V points, so maybe not. Maybe that's something I'll leave for thingy for the casino coins. There we go. Okay. Focus gauge drains slower, slowly recovers influence gauge. Okay, maybe one of those. I know that it'll use all of my points, but okay. Reveals V points. Don't really need that. Yeah, don't really need that. The mass panic debates weren't that bad. Instantly silences loud voices. I'm not really sure. What exactly does that mean? First strike. Don't need that. Just a peek. The entire screen will light up more frequently. That could be nice, but I don't think it's necessary just yet. Clear mind. Don't know what this one is. Makes it easier to push the opponent. Oh, don't. That's useless. Safety first. Imagination excavation. Don't know what that is. High tension. Tension will increase at a faster rate. Don't really need that. In fact, the rhythm game in this game's like 10 times easier than all the others. Okay, so I'm thinking then either one of these two: neural liberation or delusion. Slowly recovers influence gains during concentrating and during fever time. Focus gain drains slower. I'm kind of thinking going with neural liberation. Just like it gives me a little more time to aim, like because charisma already like heals me extra, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what charisma does. Got that up here, right? Yeah. So I get healed a little bit more. So yeah, okay. We'll go with neural liberation. Obtain skill, equip it. There we go. Those are all of my fucking points. So, or I guess hope fragments, friendship fragments, whatever. But yeah, okay. 20 minutes in. Sorry, it was something that had to be done. I needed to think about the evidence, but you know, sorry. I know it's gonna cut into trial time, but well, not cut into so much as it like extends trial time because like nature of episode. So I guess for the sake of an episode, it'll cut into trial time. But yeah. Let's begin, shall we? I think Himiko's magic tricks seem pretty simple, but I don't know about the rest of it. So we'll see. Class trial in session. Oh my god. Monokid's got his own little thingy.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, I said this about Kaede last time. Kaito and Miyu, you might want to watch out. Unfortunately.
Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person...
If you're standing next to the protagonist, you're not gonna live. I'm sorry, it just doesn't happen.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy.
I did notice that Ryoma's portrait was also different to Rantaro's. So I guess we'll have to see Kaede's to know whether like everyone gets a different one in this game, or if it's like the victims instead of the killers.
Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
I love crazy awesome to the max trials.
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. Let's combine our power and work together, everyone! The person who's most suspicious is... Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Sorry, I just got a big smile on my face right now. Yeah, go on, Tenko, just speak over him. I know this is important to discuss and all, but you know.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be... I'm in top form today!
Yeah, fuck you, Kokichi.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me!
I mean, we can. We can have a mass panic debate.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you!
Yeah, you know, you just stop speaking, and during, like, in between your words, Tenko just had something to say.
Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
Uh-huh.
Himiko seems suspicious.
God damn it, Angie! Wow, alright. Throw her under the bus?
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko?
I mean, I get, like, yeah, important, but, like, come on, Angie! You're really gonna throw Himiko specifically under the bus? You're not gonna be like, yeah, I guess we should talk about us, because, like, we are in the gym a lot. No, it's just Himiko.
Aren't you her friend?
Oh, yeah, but unfortunately, you know, we still have to question her.
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
Sure, Angie, alright.
He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive.
Wow, do you really think she killed Ryoma?
You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Angie, you've been with her, like, the past few days. Well, I guess well... Yeah, a few days. You would know, right?
Screw Atua. That guy's got nothing on me.
Oh, okay. Oh. Screw God, that guy's got nothing on me. Well done, Tenko. Well, that's one of the best lines I've ever heard.
I'll protect Himiko. But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Yeah, well, on paper, yes, you're right.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
Not true. Probably. Well, I mean, it could be true. You know, we haven't confirmed it yet. But it seems unlikely, right?
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
Well, there you go. Kyo put it quite well.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape
Shit.
wasn't a trick.
Himiko, are you hiding in a Hoge under your hat, too? No, that's wrong?
It was magic.
She's not even fucking phased by it. It's just, it was magic. I mean, that was adorable, but come on, Himiko, that's not a good defense.
That's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit. Magic, huh? It's so cool. What a mysterious miracle.
Angie, you can't play that card now.
Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
Now, the first part was good, Angie, but then you just went into the second part where it's just like, you did it, didn't you? Why don't you confess?
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true! It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma.
Well, I don't know about that. That's even more of a stretch.
I don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
Well, let's figure it out first, shall we?
There's no trick. That really was magic.
Sorry, Himiko, I'm gonna have to shit all over your art form in a second.
You know, maybe it really was magic. Stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Well, no, you won't do that. Shuichi hasn't even opened his mouth yet.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
Now, as much as I believe that, Tenko, that is also equally bad reasoning.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
As I expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. And I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Yeah, let's go, Shuichi! Oh, first full trial with the boy. Let's see, what are we going with? Oh, I'm thinking the last one there. Yeah, I'm already thinking might be this. Yeah, I may hate Kokichi, but his voice work is really good. Himiko, stop! We can't have another protag swap. Oi, shut up, me. Hiruma's body was eaten by the piranhas that fell into the tank. That is a fact, but that doesn't mean it was the cause of death. Right, yeah. Unexpectedly, it's gonna be the Monokuma file on what Kokichi said. Well, I initially thought we might go like Gonta's testimony, but oh no. Piranhas! Okay, where's the V spot? There it is. Nice! Got it! Yeah, my aim is pretty good. God, that would be fucking even worse though if he was eaten alive and that's how he died. But yeah, no, he drowned, which is almost as bad, to be honest. No, it doesn't just indicate; it straight up says. Well, I guess, yeah. Yeah, come on, guys. I don't believe that for a second, Mr. I love class trials.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
Telling lies? No, Tenko. Oh, memes.
So what?
Oh, yeah.
Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
Well, I mean, I guess fundamentally that does just sort of change the order, yeah.
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
I mean, I guess if they're, like, struggling, then yeah, probably. Especially in, like, the water tank, right? Because, like, you could swim away, swim up, hold your breath. Yeah.
Then when did he drown?
That's fair, yeah. When did Ryoma drown? It was obviously... I assume we're just gonna go sign general here, right? Yeah, before the show. Press the wrong button. There we go.
Ryoma was already drowned before the show started. Agreed. Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever.
Do dead bodies float? I don't know, I just had that sort of thing. Shouldn't it be don't they float? I don't know. I just feel like that sounds right.
By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Alright,
Does that mean
poet.
his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank? Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the end. Easier said than done.
Agreed, which is kind of why I haven't figured it out yet.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body?
Not really on stage, no.
Oh wait, Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick. Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
Because she can't! It's against her oath!
Because it's magic.
No,
That too.
maybe it really was magic.
Going to, no.
Shut up.
Well, yeah, I guess I did kind of just say that too. Yeah, you know what? I've never thought about it that way, Kyo, but I guess you are kind of right.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
Do you have experience with that, Tenko? Or maybe? I don't know. But, no, is all I'm gonna say.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
I don't know about that. Well, I mean, maybe, I guess. If he's just, you know, venting out his frustrations with work. Maybe not some other frustrations, though.
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Well, come on, guys. Just gonna have to figure it out then, aren't we?
Then
Use our noggins.
to reveal the secrets behind Himiko's face.
Oh, thank you, Angie. I mean, again, you're kind of shitting all over your friend there, but, yeah, you know,
So,
it's not like I'm any different.
magic?
No, Guntide, it's not real magic.
No, it was real magic.
Well, I mean, it was real magic, but not in, like, the fantastical sense, you know? You know, I appreciate it, Himiko. I appreciate that you like your art and your craft, and I understand why you are doing this. But now's just not the time!
Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Tenko, I need you to stop enabling her.
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
Or maybe in your field, Tsunugi. Anyway, we first need to just to determine how Himiko performed the trick. If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. Right. So, what are we gonna do here? Scratch handcuffs.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Let's see. What do we got?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Well.
She definitely would have been caught.
Oh, really now?
The mechanism was set up on the stage.
Not quite.
Covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that
Well,
square
I mean,
pane of
yeah.
glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
Oh, now that sounds about right.
Be real magic!
No, Tenko!
Yeah, real escape magic.
Guy, bullshit, yeah.
Two Himikos.
Um.
And one of them was Tsumugi in disguise. Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
Are we gonna always have this be a thing? Yeah, it was actually Tsumugi, disguised as someone else. Oh, that's right. There was a similar tank in Himiko's water tank in Himiko's lab. If I remember my investigation, there was some trick to the tank.
How did he?
Okay, well, crown piranhas, going to his account.
Maybe she just climbed out and no one
Oh, water tank trick is the opening hatch. Okay,
Would have been caught.
so we're gonna do this and agree with
The
Maki.
mechanism was set up on the stage.
Man, I can't believe we're agreeing with
Covering the
Maki.
tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that
Stone
square
cold
pane of
bitch
glass
is,
we found
oh,
in the
well,
tank?
actually, you know, funny that,
Tank had a
Maki.
secret hatch.
Oh, I could never be useful, but, oh, well, I see. Are you sure about that, Maki? Cracked it in one go.
He is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
Well, I mean, I guess Maki does deal with kids, so she's probably seen her fair share of magic shows, right? You know, again, not to say that, magic is for kids, but, you know.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over stress!
God damn it, Tenko! You gonna refute the existence of a hatch?
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean? I mean, I guess it could be a different tank. It's not like we checked, but like, what do you mean, Tenko?
What do you mean?
Exactly.
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male.
Well, yeah, I guess I can't really refute that one in like a relationship sense. Or like, a stereotypical sense.
I'll smash in
Can you just stick with words for now? God. Man, this trial is moving weirdly fast for the beginning here. Square glass plane, cramp piranhas. Wet staircase?
Tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape.
Oh,
She didn't use an escape hatch.
oh, didn't she?
I know she didn't do that. And now I'm gonna punch you.
Well, thanks, Tenko, but no thank you, please.
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Shuichi! Punch me later, please.
If she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been
But it
water
did.
everywhere.
But there was.
That's going off.
Oh, well, I mean, you're right, yeah.
The whole trick would be ruined. With that out of the way, I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah, please save it for later. Ow. It's true that if she opened the tank, water would come rushing out. That's exactly why there was a second step to the trick. If I figure out why the hatch was in that exact spot, I'll know the answer.
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with
Yeah.
her.
I'm glad this was the first bit, 'cause this was nice and easy, all things considered.
For your word.
No, I thought I was going to miss that V point there. I thought I was a bit under it, but hey! I see the truth blades are a little bit thicker than
There was
bullets.
a reason the room wasn't flooded with water.
Yeah, it's because the room was too big and therefore could not be flooded.
The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch.
Which I actually probably would not have immediately picked up on if I hadn't actually looked back through the evidence again.
Meaning, the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase. Inside staircase? His body was in stairs?
And then when we go back to check it later, it turns out they set up the tank wrong. And actually, it was magic, because the hatch was actually on the other side of the stage where there was no door, and Himiko just teleported out using her space magic.
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater.
You know what? If this was like an episodic anime, it would totally end that way. And then, it would end in a slow zoom on Himiko, and like she winks. And like the episode closes like Looney Tunes style. Like the screen just gets smaller in a circle like around her face as she winks, and then just cuts out. Oh my god. Blob. Well, not a blob, but you know what I mean.
Allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected.
God, she looks so soft.
Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
Why does she look like a stress toy? You know what I mean? Just like, I want to give this Himiko a squeeze.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The hat would definitely inflate, Definitely.
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us.
Now she looks like the Green Man on emergency exit signs.
It's placed so
But
that
pink.
the water would not drain from the staircase.
Not sure if pink would have been the first color I'd associate with Himiko, but
In which case,
I guess
a person
female,
could
right?
use it and leave water inside the staircase.
I mean,
However,
yeah.
that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
It
So when
would.
Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
And her just wet everything, yeah. Oh, man. Must be very inconvenient wearing a skirt, because that, like, opens up a whole other, like... It allows water to, like, go even further. I mean, to be fair, she's wearing, like, tights as well, isn't she? But, like, yeah.
Bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
You know, that's beautiful, me. Literal and a euphemism.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
Magic is usually disappointingly simple, but, still. Now that's true. We didn't find any, like, spare clothes.
Behold, a magnificent underwater escape.
Her clothes were definitely not wet. Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
To be honest, I'm more impressed that her hair wasn't wet. I can never dry my hair. Like, I don't even have that much of it, but... No, magic had nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet. I mean, I guess she changed her uniform. I mean, she obviously had to dry off as well, you know. Skin and hair, but...
It's because she changed her uniform.
Do we have proof of that, though?
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I mean, very, very... Well, actually, I guess she could have put, like, her soaked clothes back in the staircase, couldn't she, and hide them there. And, like, she left, like, the dry ones out. Okay, I guess, yeah, could get away with it doing like that. Get away with doing it like that. Although I'm surprised Tenko's horny senses didn't buzz at the mere presence of Himiko taking her clothes off in the same room as her. That was so poorly worded, but you know what I mean. Tenko's horny mode activate.
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Well, thank you, Angie. That would have been nice to know beforehand, and so, you know, we could actually corroborate that, but, you know.
Why would you say that?
I see. She had a towel, too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Well, it is much easier to, you know, much easier to dry her hair than dry your hair, Kyo. You're right.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
What?
Huh? Like a duck?
Sure, yeah. Himiko is a duck now.
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Yeah, come on, Himiko. We've busted ya.
Fine. You win.
Yeah.
It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms. So I was correct.
You were, Marky. Miss, oh, I can't do anything. I'd be so unhelpful.
But that doesn't mean I used them.
Himiko, come on. I guess it doesn't really matter. She can believe whatever.
I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
Well, actually, I guess we do need to confirm the reality of this, so long as we suspect her, but...
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
It's all part of the art, Mew.
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yeah, you know what? I'm liking you right now, Kyo. You're handling this very well, very smoothly.
Let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryuma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
Could it, though? I mean, in the diagram, right, obviously sizes were changed a little bit. I mean, it would not be, like, that cramped, I don't think. I do think the stairs would probably be completely hollow, for instance.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
Yeah, would that work? I don't think she'd be able to go in, get him out, get out herself. I don't think that would work.
The stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
Well, no one said it was erotic, Miyu.
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for two people to fit in.
Yeah, I mean, it is like the two shortest people here, but yeah, I still don't think that would work.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there.
Yeah.
Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank.
What do you mean? 'Cause, I mean, she wouldn't have just had his body sitting out and about, right?
At the same time, she could have pulled
It seems very unlikely.
That way she'd have room to put herself in there.
Poor Plank.
See how easy that is?
Yeah, I mean, in theory that's easy, but I don't think that'd be that easy to do in practice. Not that I, you know, know.
Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
I mean, yeah, but not very well.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko? Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Well, technically, Himiko could just be an accomplice, Angie. Like, someone else killed him and Himiko just used him for the trick. Or I guess just put him in the tank, I suppose. Which is actually an angle that I hadn't really thought about until now, but...
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her? You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees.
I mean... She is kind of right. Yeah, no, I mean, Angie is right, but...
Are you okay with that, Tenko? I'm totally fine with that.
Jesus. What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything.
And some Kaito flashbacks to, like, you know, an hour ago, but still.
I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die.
Well, I mean, that's a bit extreme, Tenko, and I don't think you're going about it in the best way, but, I mean, you know, I said I agree with Kaito, and more functionally, I absolutely agree with you in this scenario, because I don't want to believe it's Himiko, and I don't think it is, but, you know.
So until this body takes its final breath,
It's not like I have any proof.
believing in Himiko.
You know what? Yeah, you go, Tenko. I'm right there with you. Oh, nice. She's even moved forward with Himiko. Oh, I love that. I love that they move in this. That's great.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
Okay.
When Himiko was escaping
Oh,
the tank,
hang on. Do we have Gontas? Yes.
she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
Maybe on that one? Might be on that one.
Somebody switched places with it.
I've just got a feeling it's going to be
You telling me
Gontas.
you saw that happen?
What's it worked up, Tenko?
Could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the
Mm-hmm.
tank was covered with a curtain.
Someone could have.
Basically, no one saw anything.
I didn't do it, I swear.
Don't worry, I believe you.
Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase. Quit lying, you donkey-lipped con artist.
Oi!
She's not lying. She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips.
Oh, God, Tenko, you have some gems. Is it possible that Himiko and Ryoma switched places in the... It is possible that Himiko and Ryoma switched places in the water, but I feel like I'm forgetting an important point.
Only one who could have switched.
Yeah, I guess technically I was too, because Gonta, he was up there the whole time, right? Well, not the whole time,
When Himiko
but like,
was escaping the tank,
from when he got up there until when the piranhas
she dragged out
dropped
the
in.
body hidden in the stairs.
So at no point could Himiko have, you know, climbed out,
Simply
dumped
switched
the
places with it.
body. God, she must have been fucking... He was so close to busting her anyway, because he was up on the stage, right? She must have, like, pressed herself into the corner.
When the tank was covered with curtain.
Oh my god.
So basically, no one saw.
Oh, really now? I'm gonna miss that one, yeah.
That's wrong.
Damn it, I was so close! Oh. I'm a V-spot failure.
See inside the tank. It was Gonta.
Yeah, come on, Gonta! I know you believe that it was magic, apparently. No, I don't have a quip. Tell him what you saw, Gonta!